Welcome to another episode of Talking Shop. I'm joined by my friend Scott Sather, who is coming from us above us, north of the border. So we're going international with this episode. These series have been by advisors for advisors, just talking about how we're navigating these waters, working with our clients, and letting business continue to operate as normal when we can't sit down with them. So first and foremost, how's everything going for you, Scott?
Hey, Justin. No, everything's going good. Family's good. We're good and healthy. I've got two boys that are in university, and so a little bit of a change because they're doing stuff from home as well. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, everybody's happy and healthy.
So before we started offline, you told me that you guys almost got caught in the transition. You were on vacation before getting back home. So how was that
Yeah,
experience?
yeah, it was good. It was good. I mean, the experience. We went to Cuba. We were there for a week, kind of right when everything hit the fan, so to speak. The week when the NBA and NCAA shut down, and so. I know it was good to get home. Like I said before, when we got home, we got to do some self-isolating for the 14 days is kind of the rule up here. And so when that was over, it wasn't much of a difference. Still had got to stay home. Only I have to get my own groceries instead of someone else doing it for me.
Right, right. So let's talk business.
You bet.
We don't get the opportunity to stop doing what we do, and I guess we're fortunate to be in that capacity. A lot of people not being able to work or being furloughed. So, by no means are we complaining, but we have important jobs right now. We've got to find new ways. So, how has it been working with clients? How are they handling what's going on, and how are they handling this digital relationship now?
Yeah, no, good question. Surprisingly well, honestly. I mean, I remember, 2000. I remember 2008, and it was the saying that it's different this time. It is a little bit different this time, just because people aren't reacting the same way. They seem to be more empathetic to us in what we're going through. A lot of conversations have been, "How are you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they kind of understand that the markets are what they are. They're out of our control, and thankfully, a lot of the work we've done in the past has kind of gotten to that point where they understand to a certain degree that the markets are going to do what they're going to do. But yeah, no, the conversations with them have been really good.
I have a theory that this time, clients are a little bit more supportive of our profession because it's not our profession that caused the problem.
Yes.
You're thinking back to 2008. And I also think that because there is this whole health dynamic, that the focus goes a little bit beyond just like the finance side of things. Like people are concerned about that,
Yeah.
but there's something bigger going on right now that they're more concerned about. Maybe they have loved ones who are sick or they're worried about being sick. So
Yeah.
I think there's enough other things to focus on that they aren't forgetting about it, but it's not the main thing that they're seeing every day thinking about because there's more going on. They're trying to balance kids being at home and helping them learn while trying to work and trying to be a spouse. And there's other things that occupy the mind, which may end up being a good thing. I had a video and saw some commentary about it last week about that. The focus was just about the investments of things and that, if we are true financial planners, we do more for our clients than just investments. But at a time like now, your clients probably aren't worried too much about their estate plan. They're probably not worried too much about insurance planning. And honestly, if we've done that work in the past, nothing that's happening today is impacting the estate plan and life insurance planning and other insurances and other needs that are out there.
Yeah.
But our clients, like when they reach in, are other things on their mind beyond just the market right now? Is this becoming an event that's maybe making people rethink what they want their plan to be, which may end up leading to other planning conversations down the road?
Yeah, no, I think for sure. Definitely going through this, you go through that state of, you're not doing as much stuff,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's maybe making them think, really, do I need to spend as much as I thought I did or as I am right now? From so many perspectives. I've had some clients that were close to retirement that are actually were one right off the top of my head who was going to retire in May. And so he's decided to push that back because
Mm-hmm.
the market kind of forced his hand. He was only 55, so still has a lot of time for that to go through. But I've been surprised how many clients have wanted to add more money or take advantage to a certain extent and increase their amount of risk in the portfolio by a certain amount, right? Increase their equity to take advantage of this so that when things do get better, they're coming out further ahead.
And I do think that the planning conversations coming out of this might be different. So you mentioned we're not spending as much, we're not doing things. Maybe we realize we don't need to spend in these areas and we can apply that towards our planning. But I also think that what we want might change. Maybe it's maybe we experience the virus ourselves and we realize life is short and I want to do different things. I want to live a life that is more in line with my values. And this is the beauty of doing it from home. We get interruptions. Hey, you're on live TV, or you're gonna be on TV. Can you say hi?
Hey, buddy.
You want chips? All right. Well, when you let me get done, I'll go get you some chips. Okay? Hummus and chips. All right? And I'll get it for you. Guacamole, guac and chips. I'll get them when we're done. Okay? So this is like this. This is what we're living through. Like client meetings have this. Now a talking shop is going to have a possible meltdown by a 2-year-old. But I do think
I was there once upon a time.
I do think that conversations in our planning work might change because what we want, what we need, and what we want to strive for might change. And I'm looking forward to those conversations.
Absolutely.
So, you've managed working from home. You don't have kids barging in on you. What's been one tip, one thing you've done that has helped you navigate this that you would encourage other advisors to think about?
Yeah, for sure. I've been thinking that. I've watched the other videos and there's a lot of things. I would say two, actually. I know you said I only asked for one, but I got two. One would be in the first place, only deal with those, I went through the fellowship as well with Carl Richards, and one of the things when there's only work with the clients that you want to work with, or we decide who we work with. And so, it helps being able to have those conversations to work with those that you enjoy working with. But that's kind of on a different tangent. You asked on the working from home side, I would say continue being active. We're in a spot here up in Canada, so it was minus 14 Celsius here, which I think is is 5 or 6 for you guys Fahrenheit.
Minus is cold enough, so it doesn't matter what it is. It's cold.
Exactly. Well, it gets as cold as minus 50 up here. So this last little while, while I've been staying home, pretty much every day we've been going for walks. My wife and I, sometimes the boys join in, and just getting outside. Usually at the end of the day. So I find at the end of the day, because I'm at home, it's hard to separate work from home while I'm here. And so being able to do that, go for a walk and just get everything kind of cleared off and talk about other things has been a good thing for sure. So that would be my tip is try and get out and get physical and get active and stay healthy that way.
I think the getting active and finding some way to be physical, even just push-ups, air squats, that releases endorphins. And I was talking with Tyrone Ross and Douglas Bonaparte this morning on usual Monday or Friday morning meetings, and just talking about like those little things we miss and anything we can bring back to help us feel like normal, I think is a good thing.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Those endorphins work magic, and if it's just a little bit of exercise or physical activity to get those, it's a good thing. So
absolutely,
I think it's okay you gave us 2. I appreciate getting more time to get this guy calmed down. So The good thing is I'm keeping all of that in the video, so hopefully he didn't make it so hard to hear.
That's awesome. No, it's all good.
Well, Scott, I appreciate you taking time to share your experience and some things that are working for you with everybody. Hopefully that'll be something that other advisors can take. And if they're still struggling, because we're 4 weeks into this and I still feel like I haven't hit a perfect groove. And I don't know if there is a perfect groove because stuff like that happens in e-learning. So the more we can hear from each other and the more we can get ideas to make working from home a little bit easier, I think it's good. So appreciate it, Jan, for taking the time and let you get back to your day. And everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening if you're listening to the podcast. And we'll see you all in the next episode.